All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Hopefully, you all are doing well. I just got back from lunch with my mom. It was a wonderful lunch. And of course, she led me to this lovely little hole in the wall bakery. It is absolutely incredible. Maybe spent just a little bit more money in there than what I had originally intended, but it's soul food. It's fine. It'll all be okay. So I'm having a wonderful day. Hopefully you all are having just a wonderful day as I am. It is no longer raining here today. In fact, it's been a beautiful day. So no complaints on my end. Hopefully, if you are having a rough day, you can take some time during this moment to just USA, to just breathe, to let that energy kind of roll off. But we're going to take a look and see what wants to come through for us today. So as always, please take what resonates and leave what does not. If you are new here, hi, I'm Ollie. It's nice to meet you. Here on this channel, we support everyone through their lives. Does not matter whether you practice different religious views or whether your sexual orientations are different. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. But we are going to take a look now and see what wants to come through. Like I said, this is just a for whoever. So please take what resonates and leave what does not. If the title drew you to this video, and of course I'm recording this now, so I have no idea what that is. But if the title drew you in, then chances are there is something here for you. Earlier this week on Monday, I did do a full round of zodiac signs. So that is up and posted. Those are time-stamped, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So please feel free to jump around. Cross-watching is, of course, welcome. Let's see where we're going with this energy. Let's see what wants to come through, right in that high vibration like we always do. Where are we going? What do we have here? Happy. Absolutely. Absolutely. What else do we have? New life. Happy, new life. Chaos and conflict. Okay. Got some conflicting energies here. No. Right behind it is mending. So, with this energy, guys, when we step into new chapters, new lives, in fact, I was telling Melissa this yesterday, the lovely lady who owns Bone Chilling Beauty Studios, wonderful esthetician, absolutely love what she does. She's also my best friend. I was telling her yesterday, because I saw it somewhere, how when we step into new chapters, into new aspects of our lives, we kind of go through this grieving process. And the grieving process is we're grieving that old version of us. We're grieving, the things that we've left behind, and that's completely normal. That is completely normal, and that's what I feel like this energy is. Chaos and conflict and mending. I feel as though that as we move into this wonderful new chapter, of course things come and go, endings and new beginnings. There has to be an ending before we have a new beginning. So during this time of shift, during this time of transformation, Leo energy underneath with the strength, it does take some courage, but at the same time, it does sometimes feel not so pleasant. It does sometimes feel not so pleasant as we move from one vibration to another, from one chapter to another, because, like I said, you may be leaving people behind, maybe leaving jobs, relationships, different aspects of yourself behind. So let's see what wants to come through with this. This is the Souls on Fire Tarot by Mary Jo Cranmore and Juliet Gilden. Absolutely love it. My oracle cards that I used for the day are the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. All of the descriptions of my tarot cards are in the description box below of every video. So please feel free to check those out if you feel the need to get a set of your own. But give these two more shuffles and we'll see what's going to come through. It's going to be okay, though. I know that these experiences really suck in the moment, but as we move beyond this, it all makes sense in the end. It all tends to come together. It all tends to make sense. So let's see where we're going with this energy. Two of Pentacles underneath, Queen of Swords, Three of Cups, and Judgment. Absolutely, I'm going to lay this out for you. Six of Wands, Magician, And the Ten of Cups, see, there's that happy, happy energy, and here's that transformation. Here's that evolution as we step forward into these new chapters. Grounding you is the Two of Swords. Guiding you is the Ace of Swords. Love that. I love that energy. Where you were, your past energies are the Four of Cups. Where you're going, there's that Strength card again. Your motion cards are the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. And the outcome here is the Moon. So as I was saying, and we have the Ace of Wands underneath, I will walk away with that as well, along with this Gemini energy of the Hanged Man. So as I was just saying, we kind of grieve maybe the things that have gone unfinished, or, you know, the aspects of our lives that we have to let go of. And it's not the fact that we want to hold on to them. I mean, some aspects sometimes we do, especially when it comes to people and connections. But it's just that human experience makes us feel a certain type of way as we transition. And that's what I feel like is happening here. As you start to balance things out, I feel as though you will get this clarity, this Queen of Swords. You will get this clarity as to why this energy is coming through. But for the most part, I feel as though that some of you are rocking really positive energy. Three of Cups with that Judgment energy, the Ace of Wands, and the Gemini energy with the Hanged Man. So I do see celebration because you are making a new choice. You are making new choices that are very abundant for you. They're very inspiring. They drive your passions. They're driving you forward. And that's beautiful because it's causing you to view things from that different perspective. Like I said, as we move beyond this, we gain more clarity. I tell people all the time, I'd fight me from 5 years ago. And the reason why I say that is because at that time, what I was working through, what I was dealing with, I didn't have all those puzzle pieces. But now 5 years later, I'm like, oh, that's why that happened. Or that's why this happened. Or this is why this relationship failed. Or why I moved away from this job. So even though you don't have all of the answers now, I definitely believe that you will. The Two of Swords is what's grounding you. That's that uncertainty. That's that indecision. That's that, which way do I go? Like, do I really want to do this? Do I really not want to do this? I feel as though that you do have clarity coming in. Ace of Swords. Very big clarity coming in. And in fact, this clarity could be why you are transforming. We'll definitely take a look at this Ace of Swords. But we also have the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups are those messages coming in. And notice how he's kind of sitting there. He's kind of sitting there with his arms crossed. So when you're sitting there with your arms crossed, if you know about body language, if somebody's sitting here having a conversation with you and their arms are open and everything is flowing, everything is great, it's a flowing conversation. That energy is not hitched in some way. Now, if somebody's sitting there like this, talking to you like this, is that energy really open? No, it's not. And I feel as though that some of you may have been ignoring the messages or may not choosing wanting to see these messages. And so some of you could get stuck in this chaos and conflict energy because you're missing the signs, because you're choosing not to take in those messages, to take in that truth. Ace of Swords, truth and clarity, and really just kind of sitting there. And so it's causing these conflicts and energies and different things to kind of boil up and boil over. Spoilers. For those of you who are moving forward, and for those of you who are a little stagnant, this applies to both of you. You have to have some courage. You have to have some courage. This is Leo energy. You have to have the strength to continue forward. If you do not have the strength to continue forward, we'll see what happens. But what I see here, most of you are on that path. I may be talking to a few individuals who are like, no. We'll touch base with that energy. But for the most part, I feel as though it is going to be bringing about an inner strength that you didn't have or didn't think you had. And it's because of these experiences that you are moving forward. Here in the center, we've got the Six of Wands and the Magician. So you are moving forward into wonderful positive energy. The Magician here has got all four aces. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So that's truth, that's emotion, that's abundance, and clarity, and passion and inspiration. So all of these things are starting to start anew because it is a new chapter, it's a new life. And this is what's coming in. 10 of Cups. But again, there are somebody, I've got my intuition up here like, hey, somebody is not listening. If you are not listening, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. There's something here for you. And chances are it's those messages that are coming in. But as you move through this, we've got Pentacles. Pentacles, everything's coming up Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles with the 5 of Pentacles. So with this, you may be moving away from family dynamics, or maybe starting a new aspect of family. 10 reverts back to 1 and it shows up this way. But as you start to move forward, you really start to figure out what it is that's going to satisfy you. What is going to satisfy you as an individual, what you find abundant, what you want to waste your time on, what you want to spend your time on, because time is money. In this instance, literally, time is money. And it's time for you to apply that. It's time for you to come in from the cold. I feel like you may have been left out in the cold for quite some time. And notice how I almost feel as though she's reaching out for somebody. She's like reaching out like, hey, you've been out here far too long. You may be having some help. We'll look at this 5 of Pentacles as well. But the outcome currently here is this Piscean energy. It is the moon. And when I think of the moon, in this particular instance, it does kind of show up as not really shadow work, but really going inside of yourself and really looking at that emotional aspect. And we have a new moon coming up. So with the new moon coming up, things may not be coming to a fruition up until the full moon. We have a full moon here. So I feel as though you are at the precipice of starting something very brand new. Very brand new. But you have to lean into it. You have to lean into it. And if you don't lean into it, well, like I said, we'll take a look at this. So what are these messages coming in with the 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords? What is that? What you got? King of Wands, Page of Cups, 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups energy here. The 6 of Cups is about healing those situations from the past. With it being a 6, notice how he's offering a cup here. He's offering a cup. So I feel like that's what this cup is. So situations from the past are offering this cup to you, being like, hey, this is for you. This is what you dealt with. Like I said, me from 5 years ago, I'd fight him. I'd fight him. And the reason why is because he does not have this cup. And 5 years from now, I know that version of me is going to want to fight me now. Do you see where I'm going with this? People are allowed to change and evolve based off of their experiences. But being stuck in those experiences are what's triggering this energy, is what's triggering this chaos and conflict. You have to be inspired and move forward. Again, there's that cup. And with that Page of Cups, you may have to offer yourself an apology for not knowing any better. It's okay to not know any better. We're all human. We all make mistakes. But carrying around that baggage with you, having it keep you up at night, there are plenty of times, plenty of nights where I was, being awake at night. Being awake at night and stressing myself out like, I really shouldn't have done that back in high school, and I really shouldn't have done that with that person. And you're right. All of those instances, you're right. If you feel as though you shouldn't have done something, you shouldn't have done something. Or if you needed to make a different choice, Scorpio energy, judgment. If you needed to make a different choice, now you know. But there's no reason to carry around all of this extra weight because it's just going to make you miserable. So what is the Strength energy? I mean, I have a feeling I know what this is, but give me the cards just to be sure. Thank you. Thank you. Three of Swords, Five of Cups, High Priestess, Devil Energy, and the Queen of Wands. You cannot bring something old into something new. It's not a wedding. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. It's not like that. You have to have the strength to really release this negative energy. You didn't know any better, and that's okay. I didn't know any better. I didn't know any better. And there are days where, yeah, some of that negative energy does come in and try to confine me, but I remind myself I'm a human, having a human experience, and I'm learning through these processes. And so now, when something similar shows up in that instance, I can be like, ooh, I know this, I've been here. I'm not going to make that same choice again. And so you can make a new choice, but I almost feel as though that you're afraid that you are going to make the same choice. And that could very well be why this energy is showing up for you, why you're Nine of Swords, why you're being kept awake at night, is because you may have this energy starting to come in, and you're worried. You're worried that you're going to make the same choice again. But even worrying about making the same choice again means that you are aware of that choice and how it impacted you in the past. Remove yourself from that worry. Ask yourself, why am I worried about this? And if the response is, well, I'm afraid of making the same choice again, you're aware of that choice. So when that choice does come in, don't make that choice. Don't do it. Do you see where I'm going with all of this? You are already aware of the situations at hand. You just have to take that lesson from that past situation and apply it to the present moment without carrying that baggage. You're allowed to carry the experience. You are allowed to carry the experience. With experience comes wisdom. Carry the experience and the wisdom that comes with it, but leave that baggage in the past. Five of Pentacles for me, please. Five of Pentacles for me, please. I will take that. Absolutely. We got the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, really doing that work and really understanding that lesson. As I was just telling you, Seven of Wands, laying a new foundation and really using that truth. Really using that truth. That way you don't end up back where you were. Step into union with yourself. Have grace and gratitude, have balance. You can't have one set of scales leaning to one way because you're going to fall off that tightrope. Bring in the balance. Bring in the grace and gratitude for yourself. Like I said, there are plenty of times where I've apologized to myself for not knowing any better. And now I do. And now I feel like you do. Zodiac signs that I see. We've got fire signs. We've got the King and Queen of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, Leo, Libra, and Pisces. One more time just to be sure, because we all know how I like to forget people. We've got fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, more Sag, Gemini, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Libra, and Pisces. It's time to mend this energy so you can be free to move forward into the new chapters. Not only for the new chapters, but you yourself can be free. So this is what I have for you guys. I really, really hope this helped. Thank you very much for joining me today. As always, I have loved your company. And I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.